Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 11/12/2024. I get 2 days off in a row. I have a lot of personal things to take care of. I talked previously about I started out with 3 adult things and that turned into 17 adult things. Well, I got to get into those 17 adult things. Not looking forward to that, but I do have 2 days off of work. I kind of need a break anyways. I've been working 6 days, and so I'm pretty happy about trying to make these 2 days productive. Yesterday, I got into a nice conversation. Yesterday evening, I had dinner before I came home, and I got to talk to a guy about spirituality, Christianity, and we had a really good flowing conversation, and I enjoyed it. But the end of it really was the basic point of his was that there is objective truth. And I was like, no, dog. And he was like, but there is. And his reason was that having a position that there is no objective truth is an objective truth. And I really didn't have the wherewithal to explain why that is nonsensical to me. I have essentially punted by saying my brain is scrambled by it. But I'm going to attempt to do justice to it now as I've thought about it. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. Most High. I've been kind of trying to think about Most High recently, but that's kind of the pothead's God, the Most High. And that's kind of a punt as well. I have a thing about the creator versus the creation and what was created from the creation. And sometimes I think where we're talking about things when we talk about God or Lord or even Jesus, Son of Man, what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. The Whiskey Rebellion. If you've never looked up what the Whiskey Rebellion is, and you're an American, and you really think that the founders and George Washington, if you've bought into that, the Constitution, look into what happened in the Whiskey Rebellion, because that's federal. We the people. What people? Our vote? How do we vote? Consent. How do we consent? The dollar, the ballot. What is a God that no one believes in? Where does that power come from? You're not praising a divine being. You are praising love. Why does evil happen? Why does evil exist? Polarity. Too much light is blinding. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing. If it's too dark, you can't see either. Like if it's too dark, you can't see. If it's too light, you're blinded. Revenge, redemption, reaction, forgive, forget, forge. Hate reveals love, love reveals hate. Our names, America. The origin of America is this weird map story. literally the name we all proclaim to be, has a very strange origin story. I am an American. You are allegiant to Amerigo Vespucci? Do you know where America comes from? It's a German map maker, essentially, that wrote, a cartographer that was making a map, wrote Amerigo Vespucci, who was an Italian explorer, on this map. And that's where America comes from. Germany. We were taught with picture books in our education system, which also had an origin in Germany. The Nazi Germany thing is very important in our story, in our narrative. Kris Kringle, also German. I've dug deep everywhere I can dig, and it all comes out to be like a lie. Objective truth is not a flag point for anyone else but you. You plant the flag of objective truth. If you want to plant an American flag, you can, but it's just a flag, no matter how deep you plant it. I'm a little worried about American patriotism combined with the Bible moving forward. I try not to worry. What does it do to worry? I did cut my hair and put on my American costume, so maybe I might have to shave. We may go back to the days of you must be shaving to be out in public and be presentable. Maybe we'll have to start wearing top hats again. I kind of identify with Johnny Appleseed. There's a really interesting movie that has Martin Short playing Johnny Appleseed. I encourage you to check it out. It's interesting. But I am just trying to plant seeds. That's what I'm trying to do. I have faith in love. I believe that if you dedicate your life to love, not to fight hate, love does not fight. Love defends, has no enemy, and ends with nothing, surrenders to love. That's why it was preached to give up all earthly belongings. They are not yours. We are the managers of a life that was given to us. We are caretakers of our life because of our self-awareness. The more aware, the more influential. Action is based on self-awareness. It's easy to observe when you become very self-aware when people are out of practice of being self-aware, because there's disciplines to it. And the self-discipline is pretty evident in motion when you're watching things. You can see this people that are obviously looking from a different perspective than you are. Ignorance is bliss. So being blind into light or blind into darkness, as long as you're directed into like where you're going with purpose, that gives you peace to continue doing what you're doing without remorse. Keep it simple, stupid. The meek shall inherit the earth. Don't be sad, be encouraged. Don't be mad, be amused. Don't be disgusted, be repulsed. Where does the devil come from? How does dark become red, or twisted, or cruel, or disgusting? I must confess, my worldview, my whole thing, it really crumbles to evil as it's presented. I don't really comprehend evil. Why would anyone want to hurt someone else in the flesh intentionally? I kind of get lost in it. I don't put my energy into it. Honestly, what is evil is the same conversation as what is God. The Tao that can be named is just another name. Tao is love, but love can't be defined with a word. It can only be lived. If you do great, you'll be great. Be grateful. Have an awesome day.